Jefferson County is one of the smallest of Florida's counties, located east of Leon County. Whereas Leon County is one of Florida's oldest counties with a rich cultural history, beautiful natural assets, and friendly small communities of citizens that treat all people, even prisoners, with respect and dignity. Whereas being a small rural community, Jefferson County, like other rural areas in Florida, is challenged by significant economic factors, is considered by the Florida Department of Revenue as fiscally constrained, and is designated as a rural area of critical economic concern. Whereas the rural area of critical economic concern status affords Jefferson County special consideration in state agency actions and does require state agencies to minimize the impact of their decisions on racing counties and provide support that will improve conditions in our community. Whereas the Florida Department of Corrections has announced its intention to close JCI by April 1st, 2012. Whereas the Jefferson Correctional Institution is the largest single employer in the county, and the loss of jobs and impact on the local economy and community will be substantial, estimated to have, and I want to update this, a $33 million impact on local economic activity and uprooting longtime residents who must move elsewhere to find new jobs. Whereas the evaluation system used to determine the prison closure was developed without opportunity for public input. Whereas Jefferson Correction Institution has significant unrecognized special attributes in that, number one, it is the state's largest Psych 3 unit and the go-to unit for prisoners on psychotropic drugs. Two, in spite of its high-risk inmates, it is the only state prison facility to have never called out a rapid response team, a tribute to the unique staff culture at Jefferson Correctional. Whereas the evaluation of Jefferson Correctional Institution did not credit or consider rural area of critical economic concern status or provide for consideration of important special attributes that would have, as in other instances, modified the outcome. Whereas no state legislator, locally elected officials, economic development representatives, community leaders, business owners, or citizens were afforded the opportunity to review, observe, or comment on the decision-making process or proposal. Therefore, be it resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Jefferson County, Florida, that because of the important attributes of Jefferson Correctional Institution and the significant impact that the closure of JCI would have on our county, we request that the Governor and the Department of Corrections remove Jefferson Correctional Institution from the closure list.
But I will tell you this, I just want everyone to know, and I want everyone to know, as long as there's hope, and there's hope. This situation is not anywhere near over. We're not anywhere near ready to concede. We're not even going to consider at this point in time that this may or may not happen. And guys, you need to take the same attitude. You need to step up. You need to be very solidly concerned, and like someone said earlier, you need to talk to your family. You need to talk to everybody you know. It's important. The only reason that we're getting the recognition that we're getting right now is the fact that people have stood up and said, hey, this is not fair, small counties. I made the statement that, hey, it's not reasonable that you take 5.6% of the employment of a county away from it. That's not reasonable without any kind of discussion at all. And moving forward, guys, we just need to be sure. And you might say, this is about us. It is. It's about us. Let me tell you what it's really about. This type of thing cannot continue to happen in this state. Not just here, but anywhere in this state. We're going to have to be sure that this doesn't happen again, and we're going to have to make enough noise and with enough concern to enough people that we are absolutely certain that this won't happen again.
Frankly, this decision is penny wise and pound foolish. So many people are going to be hurt by this decision around the state, but particularly here in Jefferson County. And that's the message that Representative Bembry and I have been bringing forward to both the governor's office and to the secretary himself and to our colleagues. Representative Bembry, I don't know if you've had a chance to speak yet or not, but the best way to encapsulate this for everyone is that this is like taking Disney out of Orlando. This is just the kind of pain, economic pain, that this county does not need at all. And frankly, the kind of devastation that will occur is penny wise and pound foolish. We can't do that. So I brought that message to the governor's office. I know Representative Bembry and I have done that together. And I'm talking to my colleagues because here's the situation. Jefferson County is so fiscally constrained. It is so unique in the list of counties that are going to be injured by these decisions that I think Jefferson County needs to be peeled off for a case of mercy. And so not only are we hitting the criteria and hitting the whole plan that is wrong, but doing this to Jefferson County is particularly wrong and particularly hurtful. So you have my commitment to continue to fight, to continue to do every single thing that we can possibly do.
We have done a lot, and I don't want to take any more time up. I want you to know that we don't like resolve, any of us in the delegation. We are absolutely convinced that this is wrong and that this situation needs to be changed. And I want you to know that we're going to go to the wall for you. I am, and I am absolutely certain that the senators feel the same way. And we just got to go there with a very determined heart. You know, we got to address this thing with a servant's heart, guys, and we need to serve you. And we want you to know that we're there. And any time that you have something that you need to contact our office for, please don't hesitate to contact us.